The three wise men will soon be here.
Hold your knickers, boys. Balthazar has just texted.
Well, what did he say?
He can't make it.
Are you joking?
Other two can't either.
No, we're going to have to do it ourselves, aren't we?
Suppose so.
Fine by me.
You ever podcasted before?
No.
Me neither. Let's
Be
do
fine.
it. Let's do it.
Welcome, travellers, to a very special episode of the Three Wise Men Couldn't Make It podcast. One where I take you on a journey into the realms of fantasy and imagination. Today, we'll be talking about D&D, that's Dungeons and Dragons. Sadly, my brother, the Dungeon Master, couldn't make it, as he's holidaying in Thailand. He loves the lady boys. So it's up to me, his little brother, the Sex Dungeon Master, to pick up the slack and talk about things more in my lane. So, Rich,
Hello.
what are your favourite sexual positions? You bastard.
From a distance. Yep.
From a distance.
From a distance.
So you like to throw it out there, do you?
2 steps to the right. Basically.
A bit like the time warp.
A bit like, yeah. Basically, yeah. Turn
Take
into
a
a
step
dance.
to the right.
And then forwards and backwards. Forwards and backwards twice. Done. Everything's done.
Carl, what about... No, you've never done it. No, man. I'm sorry, I'm just getting a text from my brother.
Anyway.
I'm just going to be more honest. I'm going to be through. Straight with you. Alright?
Do you have a name?
I'm the Sex Dungeon Master.
That's his name.
That is your name.
I'm Gary.
Gary. I'll just call you Sex.
You can call me Sex. So, I'm joined by these 3 chumps to discuss D&D, and my brother has kindly concocted a totally dry, sexless scenario to play through. So I'm going to add sex in where I can, because I am the Sex Dungeon
Master. Yeah.
not the Dungeon Master.
Okay.
That's my brother. He's a cunt.
What's your brother's name?
Steve.
Okay. Okay.
So, little boy toy. You're quite attractive.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh.
Explain what we do.
Oh, we do so much on this podcast. We talk about absolute shit. We talk about monsters. We talk about ghosts, aliens. Then we have stories that we've gone through, like phobias or holidays. No shit like that.
Sounds boring. Where's the sex?
Well, we're not there yet. We're going to wait until we video record it.
We'll do a sex episode.
Yeah,
Call
we'll
me.
do that, yeah.
Call me. I'm in.
We're going to have to wait until one of us has actually had sex, aren't we?
Yeah. It's not this little bastard, is it? Okay.
Yeah, Rich. Yeah, I'll bum you. I'll take your virginity.
We'll talk about it next week then.
Oh, do you want to talk about it now?
Oh, no. Not now, no.
Not in front of the sex.
Not in front of the...
Sex dungeon.
sex-
Not in front of the Sex Dungeon Master. No.
I'd like to welcome everyone to the podcast. The big growling bear, Rich.
Hello, again.
Slim, smooth-skinned otter, Carl.
Hello.
And the tall sex giraffe that is Jay, the special guest here. And the subject matter expert.
I'll do. Wouldn't say I'm the subject matter expert, but
On
You
sex
are.
dungeons.
You fucking are
I
now.
am.
I don't have a choice.
Surprise!
Because we know shit all about it, do we?
Well, I've never played this in my life.
What, sex?
Yeah.
Yes, that. No, sorry, Dungeons and Dragons. I've
Mate,
got
go
to
down-
keep on topic.
Go down the gay bars, you'll be well in there, mate.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm already quite famous in that scene.
You're a slim otter. Okay, so I'm going to stick to
Very
my brother's format.
Is it Steve?
Steve wants to do fantasy dragons, but
Yes. Gary doesn't want to.
Gary wants to. Well, with myself, obviously, I want to do
The sex, obviously,
raunchy
the
sex.
sex dungeon master.
Indeed, so.
Can I have a question, if that's alright? Where did you gain this title? Was it passed down through generations and generations of previous sex dungeon masters?
No, I
or-
gave myself the title.
No, you gave-
Anyway, so we're going to talk about D&D,
What does D&D stand for?
Dungeons and Dragons. I said it before.
Okay, alright.
You did. You're not listening.
No, well,
I like them thick and sexy though. So
Oh, okay, alright.
perfect. Okay, so,
boy, dick.
indeed. So James,
He's
can I call you James?
Go for it.
You're a tall sex.
This guy's a little, like, I know, like, we've had a load of different hosts, but this guy's kind of freaked me out because
Yeah, he is.
as the younger member of this group. He's looking at me and he's licking
He's
his
looking at you.
lips.
He's not looked at me.
Have you ever seen the film Deliverance?
No, I don't want to either.
It's one of my favourite films. It's very.
He
very
bases his
arousing.
life
It's
on that.
extremely arousing.
Very arousing film.
Is that why your nipples are so hard?
Indeed. You could cut glass with these. Now, are we ready to get into the main topic?
I'm ready. Well, I don't know if I'm ready. I'm going to have to sit and listen to you chat. Well, Rich.
Go on.
You're not on form here, Carl.
No,
This is bullshit.
wait,
Just
Rich, can we just... I don't like this guy.
No, he's. I like.
yeah.
The other guest was that. He's a bit scary. This one. He's a bit full on, isn't he?
I think he's trying to touch me under the table.
Is it? That's me.
Oh, okay, right. Well, let's go to the main topic.
if anyone's touching anyone, it's me touching all of you.
Main topic.
It's the main fucking topic. So, we're going to talk about Dungeons and Dragons because my brother insists on it. Unfortunately, we can't talk about pegging this time, boys.
That's not off the table.
That would have been my topic of choice. So, I'm going to give you an introduction onto what this bullshit is.
Okay.
So, Dungeons and Dragons, we've got to do this crap because most podcasts have a bit of informational content in there.
And about 75% of people here have no idea
Indeed so.
about this subject.
Indeed so. It's a fantasy tabletop role-playing game.
That's as much as I know.
It was first published in 1974. I remember that year well. I was having sex. D&D departs from traditional wargaming by allowing each player to create their own character. So you individually create your own character.
Oh, right. That sounds
So, like,
cool.
my character could have, like,
You could have what
he could have like a ginger afro with wearing like 110s or something, or
wherever you wish.
and his
be
weapon is a
whatever
tennis
you
racket
want.
or something. I don't know.
I don't think there was many tennis rackets in the medieval ages, but you could certainly
Okay, alright, cool.
try and aim at that.
Go with it with a frying pan, it'll be fine.
No, I want the tennis racket.
These characters embark upon adventures within a fantasy set. My goodness, I'm sorry. My mouth is full of cum.
Wouldn't be the first
It
time.
wouldn't be the first time. These characters embark upon adventures within a fantasy setting. A dungeon master, my brother Steve, serves as a referee and storyteller for the game while maintaining the setting in which the adventures occur.
So there's like one person who's like the
He
lead,
controls the game.
and he can just do whatever he wants.
Yes.
So like, if someone like say, these 4 characters enter the forest, and the person who's leading say, yeah, and when in this forest you stumble across a zebra or something. I don't know.
He's
Can he-
done more cross a zebra.
Yeah, I don't
Or
know.
whatever.
Yeah, is he got the power to do that? Jay, can he do that? I don't know.
It's pretty much that. Whoever's in charge will.
James, would you like to explain?
Aye. He'll pretty much comes up with some kind of story. He's the guy that from all the computer games or whatever it goes, adventurer, I need this random task to be completed. How will you do it? And then does whatever the hell you want with that point. You've got the start goal, you've got the end goal. However you get from A to B, that's all that really
Oh,
matters.
so something like you could like you reach a crossway. You can either go left to Asda
Yes.
or right to
I mean, Sainsbury's.
right. Yeah, right.
You
Right
could
to,
go to Sainsbury's
Oh,
and
smart.
pay more money.
Yeah.
Your quest
Well, if you have a nectar card,
is to
maybe
go to the shop
Indeed, so.
and buy some. buy
That would be your
tinnies.
special ability.
yeah, you have the
A
nectar card.
This is Ellesmere Port Dungeons and Dragons.
Left for Sainsbury's, right for the skate park with all the streets.
Do you pick up all the little silver capsules that you find on the floor and try to get what you can from them?
You've
Or-
been ambushed by crackhead goblins.
Or do you take the Sainsbury's route and get £1.50 off your Waterton's bread when you spend £5 in the maximum shopping?
This is an Ellesmere Port based podcast.
I reckon we should make like a Monopoly but Ellesmere Port version.
Yeah. Well, we should.
It's quite a small
That sounds like
You could have like
group of people
you could have
who
like
would buy this.
you could have like soothers and
No one knows what we're talking about.
This podcast goes out to Australia and America. They don't know soothers.
There's a corner shop at the end of our
It's
road.
our corner shop. The aisles are very small.
You watched like a hawk.
What's the go? I have terrible trouble getting past people in there because I've normally got an enormous erection. It is really awful. Anyway, I'm sorry, listeners from out of the country. Indeed, not from Ellesmere, which is frankly most of them. So, my apologies.
Carry on. So a person
yeah.
takes control.
A person who controls the game. You, as your characters, whoever you may be. Rich, I did notice that big trunk before. Don't you worry.
We all know
I
it.
thought I got away with
I
that.
just blew past it, friend.
I do apologise if that was picked up on the speaker.
Yeah, I'm sure your wife was listening and she was very aroused. Now, my next question was to you, James. What is your experience of Dungeons and Dragons? How do you play with your friends? do you perhaps use rough sex in there?
Do you have to be a qualified virgin to play this game?
Do you have to be what?
A qualified virgin.
Do you?
Genuine question, because I've never played this game.
No, I have a couple of times, but I'm mainly a sex dungeon master. Now, James. So how does one play? Now, no, you have a character, don't you, James?
Yes.
You've
I have
created
my
your
own
individual character.
Oh, I bet he's got some fucking... I can't go...
The best thing to do is
Memorable.
find a group of people that take the game really seriously. That way you can be that one
Most of them,
dickhead
then.
to ruin it.
Oh,
So everyone's creating the characters and going, I am this, I am that, and comes up with big backstory. I created a naked dwarf. So that whole sex dungeon thing does play in pretty damn well.
So essentially, James, what you do is you ruin people's fun.
I do, which
what-
makes it entertaining for me.
what's your character's name?
Breadbeard.
Bread bit, I like it.
I have an axe made of magical bread.
What about the beard?
That's just normal beard. It's got breadcrumbs in.
That's
Like that.
I couldn't help but notice you're affecting a voice there, James.
Indeed, indeed. Now,
He sounds very posh.
He sounds very posh.
For someone who's got bread in his beard.
For someone
really,
that's
really
very
not.
Someone
beard,
who is in
and
Ellesmere
it's from
right now.
literally Ellesmere Port.
yes. So, my mates, one, they were taking it dead seriously, and the guy who's in charge creating the story goes, right, okay, there's a quest that needs doing. So, yeah, go for it. Whatever.
Yeah, go on then, we'll go on.
Yeah, whatever. And he goes, right, okay. There's a vain banshee in the forest. I went, done, I know how to fix this. He goes,
What's a
"Oh,
banshee?
banshee? You know, the Irish thing, screaming ghost.
Large breasts.
think they
Heaving
might have-
breasts.
Succulent. Voluptuous.
Ample.
Ample
Ample.
breasts. Excellent. Sydney Sweeney.
Rotted. Anyway, so he goes, go
My wife.
sort this thing out. She's got something you need, and you need to try and get it off her somehow. It's like, right, it's fine, I've got an idea.
I've got
And
an
the
idea.
others
What you do
in
is you take all your Nectarcard vouchers and you go, listen here, love.
the- Mate, how did you know?
I've got a free Terry's chocolate orange between December the 23rd and 25th. So carry on.
How could she resist that?
Could she? She couldn't.
Carry on. Sorry.
So,
Fucking hell.
as soon as I said that I knew what I wanted to do, everyone's faces just dropped. They all started panicking, going, "Oh, what's it? Oh, fuck! He's going to ruin it. He's going to ruin it."
obviously.
So we do the whole ignore the fact that you have to travel next to it's from A to B. It was just, oh yeah, we're there now. It's fine. He goes, right, okay, it's there. We can see it. What are we going to do? So everyone's going, oh, well, we've got a battle. We need to make a battle plan. I go, right, okay. I stand up. I walk directly to it. Everyone starts to go, Jesus Christ, what's he doing? And go, hey, good looking. Bear in mind, this thing's supposed to be absolutely hideous.
You mentioned rotting breasts.
Yes, absolutely, like a rotting corpse. It's a rotting ghost of a creature.
Is Breadbeard desperate?
Breadbeard's-
Is he
Is Breadbeard a very horny character?
interested in
He
the,
likes
in
a
the
challenge.
The rotting muff?
Interesting that, in a psychological sense, this character is essentially an extension of yourself. Am I right?
I'm not that level of thick, but go on. Please continue.
So, you, in all essence, are attracted to a hideous-faced creature with rotting breasts. How would you like to describe this to your girlfriend Hazel?
I mean, I have explained
Does
this
she
to
have
her
rotting
before.
breasts?
I mean, The smell alone is acrid to the nostrils.
Of Hazel.
Well, yeah, obviously. What do you think I was talking about?
Right, well, she may not want to listen to this. Let's move on.
I think I'm a dead man when she does listen to
you are
this.
dead.
I am fully dead.
Fucked.
When I never heard this game before.
Yes.
This was years ago, and when I was 18, I went to work down in Swindon. You know when
I thought you were 18.
no, not anymore. And I remember one of the first.
You have committed a sex crime.
One of the first things I walked in on when I first got there. Bear in mind, like, this place is called PGLs, where kids go do activities with schools and shit like that. And they had like a campus, like for the staff, to stay in. Where they
Yes,
live.
indeed.
And one of the first days I walked into our dorm, because it's all split into different dorms where you are, and this one was actually called Johnson. And I walked into Johnson dorm, and there's 6 of them playing D&D, all dressed up with big swords. And
that's too far.
And I just walked in, and I was just like, what the
Did
what,
they hit
what
each
the
other
fuck?
with the
It's
swords?
a Friday night, and you sat there with a cape and a sword and a beard attached to you. What the fuck? Cape. Yeah. I was like, what are you doing? You're playing,
I wouldn't mind a cape.
We're playing.
Cake. I've been playing it as
We're
cake.
playing D&D, and I'm like, are you that bored? Like, you can play D&D if you want, but you're fucking dressing up on a Friday night.
Why?
Sitting around at this little table.
You also said they were kids.
Hang on.
No, these were grown adults.
Why are they dressed up?
Because they're dressed up as their fucking characters.
Why?
I ain't
And
dressing up as mine, mate.
Why
I
did they
get
do
arrested for that.
Yeah,
Who
well,
does
definitely.
that?
and
You'd have to chop
it
your
was
legs
it was that serious that they certain days they'd have like not build like boards of like what's happening on in the week, for the staff, because they'll get bored because they live there for 6 months at a time. So they have like notice boards where fencing's one night or shit like that, and it was D&D night. And half of the room would be D&D, but the other half, it was like an American frat party.
Very odd.
Yeah, like everyone getting pissed
Like,
and shit like
some
that.
people do it.
But they used to get
whatever.
so shitty,
Go fucking
get so
nuts,
serious.
On a serious note, though, if anyone turned around to you and said, "Oh, do you want to try this?" Would you go, "Yeah, fuck it, why not"?
Not, you don't have to dress up because
No.
No.
frankly, I've never heard of that before.
No, I would try.
have.
I would try it.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I have.
But I don't know this stuff, so
I'd try it. But like,
also-
Some people take it a little bit too
I
far.
appear to have dropped character.
I know more than I thought I knew about this.
What do you know, Rich?
Not just that bit that you've said about them dressing up.
Well, you were with Carl when he went
No, I
to...
wasn't with Carl, no.
Why are you following Carl?
Because he said he'd bum me later.
He will. He will.
well, yeah, well, Rich, I've got a question for you. Then.
He's
So,
all about the pegging.
It is definitely.
if
He's
you
the peg master.
if you were gonna like
Someone
make
called it Simon.
what?
Why?
Simon Pegg.
Who's he?
Oh, yeah.
Him.
Rich, if you were gonna like,
I got it, Jay. I was just trying to be.
if you were gonna,
carry on.
if you were gonna play D&D, Rich, what would you like your character's name be, and what would you
What would
like,
it be?
What would it be?
What would it be? Or
I've been
what-
thinking
What's
about
your
my
name be?
character.
What would your weapon be?
Well, you don't have to worry.
He'll be
I've got me a
gone now.
character. I've built a character in my head.
Have you got as the sex dungeon master got something in
Have you
mind
got a
to lead
character
on?
for me, have you?
Excuse me. Let me just go and get him back in. He was having a.
Okay, go on
He
then.
was tossing off from the toilet.
What character would you make then?
Well, are we leading on to this? Have you got a segment we're going to talk about this, or
Yes.
Oh, that's.
Hello.
We'll
Hello.
come back
Sorry,
to that.
I was,
We'll come back to that when Barry was it?
Barry?
Barry
I've completed my mission.
gets to that. It wasn't Barry, was it?
Oh no, Steve's his brother. Steve's his
Gary.
brother.
Gary.
My name is
Gary.
Gary.
Gary, that was it.
Sexton.
Sorry, Gary.
Master.
Carry on, Gary.
So, I apologise. Okay, thank you, James, for your very interesting take on this.
The story
Very
ends with
strange subject.
the story ends with me banging the banshee, and I get gonorrhea from it, and somehow not die.
Now,
Yeah.
might I ask
True story.
you, James,
Good ending.
what are the symptoms of gonorrhea?
It's really itchy.
Your knob is itchy.
I think so.
I think I have consistent
I think it
gonorrhea.
fell off. It's alright, you got healers in the group, they could just warm their hands up, touch it, it's all better.
This, maybe my brother is onto something here. There's
The whole
something
sex
quite
dungeon thing, there's a lot of
sexual
inappropriate
about
things.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I think I've got gonorrhea in my backside then. I've got a very itchy backside.
No, those are just hemorrhoids.
I will happily scratch it for you
That's
later.
good.
Rich. I have an implement. Now, what my brother has set up for you, my friends, is a scenario to play a short Dungeons and Dragons session. Now, we're not going to use the rules of Dungeons and Dragons because, frankly, that would take 5 fucking hours. So, I've created characters for you.
Okay.
Where we're going to go, obviously there's no sex involved here. Which is, I know you're upset.
Yeah.
I know this is a
I know you are.
You can't see this is the listeners. You cannot see the devastation
on our faces.
Because Carl has never had sex, and he's never going to have sex. Now,
he's been molested several times by large groups of men.
But that's not sex. That's
it's unconsensual.
Unconsensual, and it's very unpleasant.
Yes.
He's been graped.
My arsehole is like a yawning
Now,
mouth.
would you like to ask me what graped is?
It's the grapist.
Yes, it is. Now,
grape juice.
The joke is. Now, would you like to let me tell the joke, James, or would you like to talk all over me?
I mean, are you asking me to talk all over you?
No.
He'll do some all over you if you carry
The basic point is, if you've been graped, there's a bunch of people at you. You see? Grapes. Hilarious. Move on. Fucking hell.
Can I just go to bed now?
Go to bed.
I think I've now got hemorrhoids just from how bad that was.
Right. Okay, you all have enjoyed individual characters I've created for you all. Now, Richard.
Carl, look, I wanted to create my own fucking character.
You can't.
This shitbag, I know.
Fucking created it for me.
Oh, I know. Fucking, why is he round here?
Who would you like to be, Richard?
Sorry.
Who would you like to be?
You've created a character, so I'll be that character.
I think you should just make one up off the top of your head.
Oh, I've made one up. See,
go on then.
Go on.
Explain. Elaborate.
I've got.
Describe.
It's going to be in a fantasy setting.
All right. It's got Jack Russell's legs. Okay, like little skinny Jack Russell legs.
Yes.
And a big fat round body.
Yes.
With little tiny arms.
Yeah.
And Danny DeVito's head.
Are you describing Carl?
Because he's peeping out with I seen him over there peeping at me. I thought it would make a cracking character.
But there's no skills involved in this character. He's just
he's
small.
got
and
skills.
annoying.
Well, why don't you listen to this character?
Yeah,
if you want this one, this might be
Richard,
better.
this is your character.
Oh, look.
Now, would you like
Alright.
to describe this character, his name?
Okay, this character now I can see. Rich. Grunthong the Barbarian. Grunthong, is that Grunthong the Barbarian?
Grunthong.
He is Grunthong the Barbarian.
He is a fucking huge bloke. His arms are bigger than my legs. He's got an 8-pack, 10-pack. He's got, is that a sword he's got?
He's got an axe.
Squishy axe, big axe. He's got rather tasteful trousers.
Indeed,
Like
so
made
he's
out
got
of
barbarian trousers. They're made from
bear skin or something.
No, that's fanny skin.
Fanny skin, right? Okay. I like his gloves. They've got like lashings of leather around his around his this bit of your arm,
James,
the bottom bit of your arm.
Are you happy with that character?
Yeah, I like
there are
that.
statistics for that character.
Can I just change one thing?
Of course.
Can I put Danny DeVito's head on him?
Of course.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Danny DeVito's head.
Yeah.
We will post these on.
What your attributes though?
My attributes have got an axe, strength is 9, intelligence is 2, but with Danny DeVito's head, that's going to go up to at least 3.
That would be about 3.
2.5.
Fighting, that's going to go down to like 1. Health 10, and ability to talk utter shit 3. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Ability to what?
Talk
Talk
utter
utter
shit.
Oh, that sounds great.
Now,
Sounds good. I'm happy with that.
James, there's your character. Would you care to describe him?
Okay. My name is Fanny Gasp the Wizard. My weapons is magic, 2 spells, magic missile, and invisibility. Strength 4, intelligence 8. I mean, it's quite clever. Clever guy.
No magic.
Fighting 6.
Barbarian,
Okay.
my friend.
Health 5. Ability to talk shit. Yeah, 5. I'd say higher, but turns out he can't do magic for shit. He just throws stuff.
He throws stuff. Carl? Are you ready for your character?
I know where this is fucking going.
Finish your character, Carl.
I fucking knew it. Sorry. Okay.
What's your character's name, Carl?
So my character's name is Carl. I'm a pencil drawing. I'm wearing a football t-shirt. I don't look very happy.
You got a needle in your hand.
I think that's a dart.
It's a dart.
Carl.
That's your weapon of
I thought it was
choice.
skinning up or something. Or...
See, I'm looking at your characters, and you've got a big magic wizard. He's got lightning coming out of his hands. You've got a big barbarian. I am literally a 2-second drawing
You look like a stick man.
with Hitler's hair and big fucking feet.
So quite lifelike.
One bigger than the other.
Yeah, one's bigger than the other.
Well, I can't blame the artist for that. It was really...
So my weapon is.
Where's your elbows?
One dart.
I've got no elbows. I've got like Mr. Tickle hands and arms. Right, so
You've
my
got a
weapon.
crack needle.
You think so?
It's a dart.
So my weapon is a dart. That's a 1. Strength 3, intelligence 3, fighting 2, health 4, and the ability to talk utter shit is 10.
Can I just ask about the dart? Is it 1 as a score, or for the power of the dart?
Is it
or
just one? Have I just got
single
one?
dart?
Literally one.
He's just
dart.
got one dart.
Yes.
Well, you're not going to last 5 minutes. 1
He
minute.
looks pretty tough. I'll have to take a picture of each of these and put it on the
Yes.
Instagram. But okay, I'm happy with my character. Just Carl.
What more do you need?
If you look at my wizard guy, look at his eyes. Is that not the face if he's caught his balls in his zip?
It definitely is.
How big are his
familiar as
balls?
well.
He looks pretty worried there.
Do you have a picture of his balls?
They
I would
are
like to see.
massive
Soon will have.
crystal balls.
Indeed. Now, are you ready for your scenario?
Look at my orbs.
We have a wizard, we have a barbarian, we have Carl. Now, your scenario is you've been hired by a collector of rare antiquities to find a rare object for his collection.
Okay.
A golden French tickler. Ooh! Unfortunately,
Sounds good.
this lies in the terrifying dungeon of death. Your party has gathered at the foot of the mountain where the dungeon is located. You see and notice some dark stone stairs leading down. Somehow, Carl is your heroic leader.
I knew that. I've got to say though, I feel like the alpha male at this table. I've got a load of chumps around me, and I'm feeling it tonight. So I'm gonna guide the way. I'm gonna take good care of you.
Do you travel down to the dark stairs?
I go down many times. I've been famous.
Yeah, he does.
I've been famous to go down and do well. So yeah, I've gone down to the darkness. I have many times.
What does everyone else has to chip in here? This is the nature of the game.
Looking at mine,
Grunt's thong.
Grunt's thong, and looking at his body and his biceps, and I think I'm just going to stand back.
Yep.
And just let Carl go ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep one eye on the exit,
Excellent.
just in case anything happens to Carl.
Are you more
I'm
like? So
I'm out of
are
there.
you more like my bodyguard, if anything?
So you're the backup.
Yeah, I'm the backup, very far,
Okay. All right. Okay.
Funny
very
guys.
far back, the last fucking backup you can possibly.
Where are you?
I'm going to show you how brave I am. I'm going to turn invisible and very slowly descend.
So essentially, it's Carl
On his own.
on his own with
With a fucking dart.
with the barbarian 40 feet behind.
Behind,
I want to put.
looking over his shoulder, ready to.
I want to put on my T-shirt. It's a football T-shirt, but
is.
it literally just says football on it.
Well, I made a great effort to remember your favourite team.
Like a Georgia Astor fucking design T-shirt.
Go team!
And tiny shorts. Like SpongeBob shorts.
I may be making a point here. Now, Carl,
Yes.
you come to a giant oak door at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
It's stained in blood. Not funny blood. There's a big pair of knockers attached.
Oh, man.
What do you do?
Well, I knock on the door.
Indeed. With your knockers.
No. Well, there's knockers attached to the door.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm sorry, my dog is
The dog
just...
has found that quite amusing.
Yes.
And I knock on the door.
He's very intense
I knock on the
in what
door
we
and
do.
I go. And no answer. I knock again.
That doesn't
No
sound
answer.
like you're knocking on the door. It sounds like you having a.
And
Knocking one out.
And what I do is, my last attempt to try and get the person the other side of the door to recognise me is I grab both of these nipples and I hang on as tight as I can, and I lean far back, and then
This door has nipples?
yeah, it's got
It's two massive knockers.
yeah, it's got boobs on it. So I grab the nipples and I lean back as far as they physically won't, and then I just let go and I fall over on my back.
And he's expecting me to catch him, but I'm 40 feet away.
Yes, I'm expecting I'm expecting it, the bounce back of the breast.
Indeed.
To force the door open. Does that open the door?
It does open the door, but sadly you fell back and you've hurt your back on the stone stairs because Grunthong was 40 feet away.
Grunthong is 40 feet away going, that looked painful.
Where was Fanny Gasp at this point?
I'm hiding in the shadows.
He's still descending.
Okay,
I'm hiding in the shadows.
shadows now.
Dickhead.
Dickhead, what did you do that for?
Grunthong.
Grunthong, yeah.
Have you got any like a DP or something, or like a?
Should I do a voice for my character?
Yes.
You could give you a manly massage.
No, I don't know. No.
In my rucksack.
Grunthong, we haven't got time for a massage. I just want a bit of DP or something, like ibuprofen or something.
No.
His back is heavily bruised.
I lied. I haven't got any at all.
Oh, okay, right. Well, at least the door's open, so let's move on.
That seems
Grunthong, he wants deep.
Grunthong.
Please oblige.
Doesn't want to share.
Grunthong, that seems a very petty thing to lie about. Why would you pretend to have deep heat?
You didn't have it. You wouldn't pretend.
It's very random.
So where do
The door is opened. It's creaked open.
can I have a question just for Jay?
Of course.
You know when you say like the door creaked open, do you have to go like
I mean, if you want to fart, go for it.
no, but that's supposed to be like noise of the door open, isn't it?
If you really want to.
Yeah, I thought that's what you had to do. Okay, there you go.
You
Yeah,
don't have to.
Well, we're playing the game. May as well put the fucking effort in.
Oh, if you want to put the fucking effort in, you fucking go for it, mate.
I am, mate. I'm the leader.
You touch the knockers,
He
mate.
is the leader.
Fanny
He
Gasp,
is.
don't you dare talk to your leader like that. Otherwise, you're getting demoted under fucking Grunthong. And he's pretty down there already.
With his deep heat.
At least I'd share my DP if I had any.
Well,
No one's got deep heat. It's the medieval ages.
Yeah, but we don't know what
That's
it
his
is.
special weapon. And he goes, deep heat. Like that verse.
moving on. So,
There's
so,
no such thing as DP at this time.
so we go through the door.
You go through the door. Wait.
Well, yeah, well,
You enter the
You
door
go. You go ahead.
into the dungeon of death.
Oh. Oh, dog's joining in. Oh.
4 fearsome hairy men come bursting out of the door. They're armed with cans of Stella.
Fuck, that's scary.
And they're shouting, "Come here, lad, come here. I'm going to twat you." What do you do?
I push Carl into them.
Now, where are you in this scenario, Fanny Gasp? Because you're very vague about your whereabouts.
I'm in the shadows.
Are you in between Carl and Grunthong?
I think so. Unless Grunthong has managed to...
Grunthong is 40 feet behind.
But he's on
He's
his
clearly
way.
shouting that he's got deep heat from 40 feet away.
Grunthong have deep heat. Grunthong does not know what deep heat is, but I'm going to tell him I
Did
do.
he use it anyway?
So, what do you do? There are 4 angry, hairy men. They have tight tops on.
Are they drunk? Of Stella?
Well, probably, yes.
Well, I say, listen, fellas, just hang on a sec. I'm just going to talk to my.
You need to distract him for me because I've
no,
got a plan.
well, wait there. Grunthong, you
got
will
time to fuck
speak. You will speak
I'm
when
gonna
you're
help you.
spoken to,
I will,
Grunthong.
'cause
Okay.
I'm at the
Okay.
back, aren't I? I'm not the leader.
You stay quiet for a sec. I'll get to you. Okay.
Go on.
Fanny Gasp. I need to work with you.
I'm invisible, but yeah.
Well, I'm talking out loud now because I can't see him. But I'm saying, listen here, you are not playing your part in this team. We have practiced 5 years to go in this. And this has not gone to plan. So if you fucking carry on not helping, I'm going to grab my dart and stick this so far down your dickhole, you are going to scream, okay? And you're going to ruin this all now, so you book your ideas up right fucking now, okay?
How do you respond to this, Fanny Gasp?
I don't say a word, so these 4 guys think he's mental. He's just shouting into the
So
darkness.
four angry, drunken scousers are descending on you. Grunthong is 40 feet behind
But
you.
he's,
So what's Grunthong's plan?
Grunthong has told you double lie because Grunthong has got deep heat. Yeah. No, there's more. Don't. Grunthong has already got the deep heat on his hands, and he's hurling towards you now, and he rubs it in their eyes. Right in the fucking eyes.
Oh, let me roll a dice. Right, how do you do it? Because there's 4 of them, there's one
Four of
of
them.
you.
One in the middle. Well, there's 2 in the middle, isn't there?
The first, the second,
That's
the third.
generally how numbers work.
One on the left gets it first in his eyes.
Yes, let me just check. Yes.
Yeah. it
Yeah,
goes
he's
in.
down. He's screaming. He's screaming.
He can't see shit.
Really quickly, I just give Grunthong a crisp high five. Like that, really quick.
In between actions.
Yeah, really
actions,
quick.
You now have deep heat on your hand.
You
Yeah,
do.
well, now
you
you
can
do
get in and
indeed
help
have
him.
deep
no,
heat on
but-
your
no,
hand.
I've transferred deep heat to your hand, and we can both take him out.
What I'm going to do is now I've got it in my hand. I'm going to rub my back really quick, just to heal some of the pain.
The tension that you've got
He's
from
going
when
to
you fell
rub himself.
from when he fell back opening the door.
Yeah, I'm going to just.
Yeah.
and
He's
that's
going to
gonna-
vigorously rub
If
himself.
I'm looking at my stats here, and I'm strength 3, and that deep heat's just brought me up to about strength 6.
Yeah. Does that make sense?
So I'm a bit stronger here. I'm a bit more, and my fighting's 2, and I've gone up to a solid 4.
What's your intelligence again?
My intelligence is 3.
You can fucking tell.
However, his ability to talk utter shit is 10.
That is
That
true.
overrides everything.
That is very true.
I've developed a new superpower, which is a pensive stare. And I've given a pensive stare now to the fella on the right.
And he does.
The fella on the right is saying, hey lad, I'm gonna fuck you. Now, the pensive stare isn't working, Rich. Hang on, let me just... No, it's not working.
It's not working.
I've decided to
Now what
use
is
a magical
Fanny
spell.
Gasp?
Have you? Have you?
Fanny Gasp is finally in the game.
I'm going to cast iron.
What?
I'm going to cast iron.
Is that some kind of,
Place?
metaphor for something?
I'm going to take an iron frying pan and just launch it at him.
You don't have a frying pan.
Yeah, I do. It's magic.
That's not how it. Well,
You're cheating.
It's a missile.
God damn it.
I have the ability magic missile. It's a
So your magic missiles
I'm gonna
are frying pans.
pull out a frying pan out of my hat and just launch it at the guy.
is it not something like Green Lantern where he can just kind of just with his shit?
Now, it doesn't say this missile is. It just says it's magic and it's a missile.
So now he's decided that his missile is frying
Technically,
pans.
he's correct.
Can he
And I
only?
hate him for it.
Is that the only thing you can use now? Can you use
No.
a missile for any other thing?
No.
It says magic missile.
He's chosen frying pans.
Yeah.
He gets frying pans.
Okay.
And it's worked. One of the thugs is down.
So
Now, there are 2 left. One is still under the impact of Rich's pensive stare.
So as the leader, there's 2.
One is cowering, the other is still shouting, oi, oi, I'm gonna fuck you.
So now I've applied the deep heat, and I'm feeling much better.
How are you feeling now?
I'm feeling top of the world here. I feel like I'm back to my normal ways.
I'm looking smug now.
And what I do is, like in anime where they go Super Saiyan and they go, and I've got
Oh,
that,
yeah, I know that.
yeah, and I've got like a football top on. So
Lots
I've
of
got-
lines.
Yeah,
Lots of lines.
yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've got
Only
this,
when it does it to him, he prolapses.
There's always that.
and because I've got a football top on, I'm gonna like my inner football hooligan's gonna release, and I'm gonna.
You've got 2 people
and I'm gonna
facing you.
and I'm gonna sprint, and obviously they've realised I'm coming from so they're ready for battle, and I'm gonna dive and drop kick 2 foot straight at them both in the face, and they hit their heads on the floor. Does it knock them out?
No, you missed.
So you jump midair, go straight between the 2, and just land on the floor.
Yeah, that's where you are now.
Well,
You've also hurt
And
your
you've
back,
back again.
And now you've got these 2 big burly men looking over
You've still
you.
got 1 dart. Man.
One of these burly men is very, very sexually aroused.
So as I'm down on the floor,
He's tugging at your shorts.
so my after the,
And he's licking his lips.
after that deep heat, I've applied it. That increased my fighting strength to 5.
You need
So
to
now-
furiously fight this man off.
So-
you need to fight him
So
off.
whilst I'm lying on the floor going, oh, me back, he's going to try and stamp on my head, and I pull last minute, pull
Oh,
my
he's
dart
not
out.
stamping on you.
Oh,
He's stamping on something.
I pull out my dart last minute, and as he stamps about to stamp it, I pull my dart out, and he puts his foot through the dart.
He puts his foot through the
Yeah,
Through the dart?
Yeah, he stamps on me, and I
the
pull the
dart
dart.
go
out.
through
I see.
Yeah,
It's worked.
right.
He's screaming in agony. Oh my god! I was going to rape that guy. I thought he was a little man doll, but it's a real man, and I wanted to rape him, he says.
Not on my watch, says Grunthong.
Oh my god, Grunthong's joining the fray.
Yeah.
Can you take... I'm lying on the...
You're now-
Grunthong, can you take this last guy out?
I'm going to take this last guy. While you've been doing that, I have actually rubbed some of my deep heat into my anus. And I am fucking furious now. I've got
He's got the
burning
rage.
arse. I've got the rage.
He's got his battle rage on the go.
bursting open. And I just launch in and thump him straight. I've got a massive axe there. I'd swipe him with my massive
What's
axe.
your strength, Rich?
My strength is 9.
just roll.
So I'm going to take his head clean off, aren't
You've literally taken his head.
I? His head's gone.
So we've got past them.
There's still one man.
No.
There's still one man.
I'm going to take the opportunity to make sure I'm still invisible and fuck off through that door.
So, you're not a
Fleeing.
team player, Fanny Gasp.
Now that we're down to one man.
I'm
So
good.
it's down to Grunthong and Carl.
Well, Grunthong has done an admirable job taking them down. And I've got all the confidence in the world. Carl, on the other hand, is a little bitch.
Right, listen here. Listen here. Listen here.
My talents are needed elsewhere.
Why did you employ this man, Carl?
Listen here, Fanny Gasp. I will decrease your minimum wage by £2 if you carry on, okay? And what I do is,
You cannot do that. The standard minimum wage.
Can I interject here?
yeah.
Does anyone have a Sainsbury's Nectar card?
Well,
I have a magical Sainsbury's Nectar card.
as this, so the last guy, he sees all of his mates, on the floor,
Doesn't have an expiry
injured,
date.
and I go, here thy, and I do a big speech, and he's shitting himself, and I'm doing this massive speech, and what he does is he runs out of the cave trying to get all his boys, trying to get the gang and that, all the street toughs, and as he's running out, I send what your name, Grunthong to go up and lock the door, so they can't get back in.
Roll this dice.
Which I do. Do I successfully have a kid?
Is it under 100?
It's 50, so it's halfway.
It's perfect.
So that works.
It's worked.
Yes. Well done, Rich.
Yeah, well done.
Well done, Grunthong.
Where's
well
Fanny
done.
Gasp now? Is he done?
I
running?
don't give a shit about it.
I'm on the other side of the door.
He's locked. He's fucked now because he's locked out with the baddies, isn't he?
No,
You're supposed to get in the door.
Yeah, he's fucked off somewhere
So have
further
you
down.
locked yourselves out?
We locked ourselves in or out?
No, we've locked the thugs out, and we're in the cave now.
Oh,
They're in.
So you're out.
Everyone is in.
Oh, we're all in now.
Everyone is in.
Actually, just before we carry on, what I'm going to do is, because he's invisible, isn't he? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, Grunthong, can you do me a favour? Can you just wait here just for a few minutes? You rest up, you get your strength back up. I'm going to walk around this room and just go, start spitting everywhere, like an emu, until the spit comes visible on it, appears on him being invisible. And I go, there you are. And then he goes, shit, you found. I'm like,
I was just joking.
spitting everywhere,
I've been here all the time.
spitting everywhere.
If this is under 60,
Yeah, that
you
works.
successfully.
It is, that works.
You found him. You've been
I found him.
He's been revealed.
And his invisibility has
You
disappeared.
spit right in his eye.
Yeah, spit
Right on
spitting
the
everywhere.
funny gas.
Spitting on.
It's dripping down his nose.
I know.
And it was a greenie.
It was alright.
Oh, it's one of them.
Put one of them.
Right from the back of the throat.
Like cast iron.
So what do we do next? What's next?
Well, next, I go for a week.
You go for a week. Should we
Pause
take?
it,
Should we take? We're going to take a quick. The sex dungeon's going to have a quick talk.
That's okay. We'll come back after that.
How much time we got? Well done, people. You're in the dungeon. You're inside the cavern of death. You see a dark, dark room. There are 2 doorways going from the dark room. From one, you can hear screams.
But there's 3 of us, Carl.
From the other, you hear the sounds of an aroused lady. What do you do?
Well, what I do is, as the leader of this group, and as I've assessed the situation, and I've, when people get jobs and they're like probation. These guys are on probation, for my life. As the
Well,
leader.
I'd say Fanagasp is frankly
Oh no, he's
far from
on track.
passing his probation.
He's on track to fail.
Unfortunately, I am
But-
on the register.
I've got to say, what's his name?
He's possibly a predator. Now, moving on.
I'm going to send.
There is no possibility about it.
I'm going to send
Grunthong.
me and Grunthong going to go to the sexy noises, and we're going to investigate together.
So you're splitting up.
Yeah, and I'm going to send.
Don't you know?
I'm going to send Fanny Gasp to the screaming door. Now, how far away are these doors? Are they right next to each other?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to go in the good door. and he's going to go into the screaming door, the bad one.
I'm going to go invisible.
No, but like I now
Give me the dice.
So either he
No,
either he goes on his own, or he follows my instructions. I think.
No.
You just told me to go through the door.
No. You decide that between yourselves.
Oh, okay.
Do you do it?
Now listen here, Fanny Gasp. I'm not playing around anymore. I am right now. I am on Indeed looking for someone to replace you. If you don't go through this door, you are getting shunned, and someone else is getting in here.
Which
I've had
door?
enough.
Which door am I going through?
You're going
the
into
screaming door.
You're going through
The happy door.
You're going through the screaming door. No
Right,
fucking
right.
doubt about that.
As an intelligent man,
Me and Grumpthong are going in the good one.
as an intelligent man, I know this is a trap.
Okay.
It's always a misdirection. You think that's a good door, you go through that. It's going to be an absolute behemoth. It's going to be the most horrendous thing you've ever seen.
It's gonna.
True. He's got a point.
Well, my door.
And it will use you
Our door, yeah.
in the most vile and
Oh,
unspeakable way.
so you're trying to persuade me to come with you, to come into the screaming
It
door.
is only the logical move.
As the leader of this, I'm going to blatantly ignore him and just tell him to shut the fuck up.
Now, Grunthong, do you still have your DP?
No, we've used the DP now. That's gone.
Grunthong, as my
Or am I lying again?
Grunthong, I just want to say you're doing pretty well.
Yeah, we're doing all right up to now, aren't we?
I think you might be earning a bit of commission, to be honest.
Yeah,
You're
I
doing
can
well.
buy
with
another
it.
tube of DP. then.
You can if you want. If you do a good job, I'll get one of those DP patches, so you
Yeah.
don't have to get all your hands sticky. You can just stick it on.
And just stick it on my back.
Yeah. Are you going to come with me into the good door?
Yeah, and we're going to get eaten alive by some fucking...
Yeah, but in a good way.
In a good way, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We're going to find out
Okay,
now,
we've
aren't we?
decided.
We're gonna
We've
go in
decided
together.
we're going to go the good one.
I'm going to wait and just watch them go through.
I think there's a huge Venus flytrap waiting in there or something.
So me,
You're going to do the door.
So me-
You're going through the door of
me, and the sexy noises.
Heavenly Lady Mo.
We're going to go through that door.
Indeed. Okay. Now, Fanny Gasper, you
I'm going to...
holding back.
I'm holding back and I've just got my ear to the door just to try and figure out what's going
I
on.
was just perving more like.
Yeah.
That's peeking through the keyhole.
My little sporran has lifted slightly as we're heading towards the door. just putting that out there.
You hear a lady moaning furiously.
It's gone up
She's
a bit more.
clearly very aroused. Now, as you enter the room, you see a giant, green, grotesque figure, at least 10 feet tall.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
He's furiously rubbing one out. Watching his crystal ball, he's tuned into Pornhub.
Okay.
As you enter, he stops. He ejaculates. And then he turns around to look at you. He doesn't see Fanny Gasp, because Fanny Gasp is
Invisible.
invisible.
Yeah.
I didn't go through the door.
He also doesn't see that either. Carl, he sees you, and he sees Grunthong, and he is
He's embarrassed, is what he is.
extremely embarrassed and extremely angry that
Because we
you've
all
seen
know
him
that if you
complete his
just
dirty
rub one out-
fisting.
Somebody rub one out and then the door knocks 2 seconds later. You can't answer the door.
So I've got. So
Yeah,
I've
but
got
it's not
Immediately,
being knocked.
immediately, his crystal ball has turned from Pornhub to YouTube. And Thomas the Tank Engine has appeared. Now
Well,
it looks
his-
really bad for Gus.
And his penis is still firmly
His
in his
penis
hand.
is still indeed firmly erect.
what do we do?
What do you do?
So I go, oh shit, I'm so sorry. I thought this was a sexy lady. But can I just say, you've got a decent bit of girth on you, so don't be worried about that. You can get a decent little green drone player. I can hook you up. I know another big.
Roll your dice, Carl.
I'm going to roll it.
If you get below 70,
Yeah.
you persuade this giant.
I'll get 80.
Oh no!
It does not work.
He lifts his girth from the seat and he runs at you furiously.
Penis.
His penis bobbing about, slathering
I go,
everywhere.
Glistening.
Grunthong!
And I go,
Grunthong! Help me!
and I go, yeah, shit. What do we do, Carl?
He's 10 feet tall.
He's bigger than me.
So I say,
His penis is the size of one of my arms.
yeah, well,
Which
you've got two arms,
two
so
arms.
you've got one up on him.
I punch
So
him. I punch him in the penis.
You punch him straight in the
Straight in
penis. Straight in the bell end.
Yeah, hand goes a bit too far.
I need you to roll a dice for me.
Oh dear.
Now, anything below 17,
And
you have punched him
punched him at
square in the Jap's eye.
yeah. And he's gone down.
Elbow deep.
He's gone down.
He's gone down.
He's gone down.
He's gone down.
Is there anything below 70? That
Silence.
is 70.
What happens next? He's gone down.
He's
is he?
gone down. He's gasping for breath. Now, do you show mercy?
No, he's stand on his neck.
No, Grunthong. This guy was having a peaceful wank before we came in, and we can give him the common courtesy to apologise for this. But he's got to realise who he's messing with. He's messed with Carl and Grunthong. Grunthong, the dynamic duo of the medieval times of
Gunthrong and Carl.
Flurkentown.
As this is going on, because I've been.
I was about to ask you what you
He's
do.
still got his glass to the wall.
Yeah, I'm there like that. What the fuck? I open the door and go, "Run, you fools!"
Does he?
And just launch another pan.
At who?
The big fuck off monster.
At the giant.
I'm throwing
He's
a
on the
pan at the
floor.
giant.
Oh,
Where
do
are
I
you
do?
aiming
Do-
at
do-
on his body?
Do you know what I do?
I'm
Actually,
aiming square for the junk.
I've got an idea here. What
Straight
we do?
at his,
I'm
at
gonna,
his penis.
I'm going to say to
and testicle.
I'm going to say to this monster, say, listen, mate, you have clearly been defeated. Going down with the fight, so I'll give you your due, which not many gets that point with me, Carl. Carl the Carl.
Smooth
And I
talk.
say, listen, mate, we've got a space open on our little team. Do you wanna become the third? Because we've got some little magical little bastard. He's not making any
Pulling his
effort.
weight.
Grunthong, what do you think? Do you
He's
think?
not, yeah,
do you
he's
think
not, he's
he could?
hiding in the shadows again. He's invisible.
Do you think this monster?
I tried
He's
to
throwing
warn
fucking
you.
pans.
Do you think he could be our third?
I think.
James,
Yeah, I think it's possible.
roll a dice. If it's below 60, your pan hits him in the testicle.
50.
It's hit. He's
It's clearly
increasingly enraged.
Now he's enraged.
Carl,
You're hovering over him at this
if
point.
this is above 50,
Yeah.
he is still incensed with anger.
No, it's 30.
You've calmed him down.
No,
You've calmed him down.
do you know what I do? I go, get up, monster, get up. You've got the strength, you've got the power, you've got the willpower, and because Grunthong is my sidekick, and he's a good sidekick. He's like Robin to Batman. So he's a decent sidekick. He's not like something to be messed about just because he's a sidekick.
And he's quite a sexual being.
He is, and we
beast of a man
we
as well.
turn on Fanny Gasp. We turn on him. We just turn on him. The three of us go to attack,
Well, the two of you and one guy who's kneeling on the floor going, "Ow, my dick."
and
No, he
Should
is
this be-
incensed now.
Should this be-
thoroughly furious?
actually because
And he holds, you notice, in one hand a golden key.
to be honest,
Got the golden key.
we found it in his pocket.
No. He's been holding it the whole time. He's been slitting it
Cock in
down
one hand,
his-
key in the other.
Indeed, so he's been punching it down his bell end.
Because I know. Go on. I was about to say
This seems like a good place to break
yes,
off from this.
because I was about to say because we're going to return. There's going to be a follow up on this story. I think this
Indeed.
would be a good to be continued part.
This is indeed.
Oh,
As most of my conquests are, I'd like to leave myself wanting more.
can you do a little like like the end of like the Avengers films where they leave it on a little cliffhanger? Can you leave a little few words, a little cliffhanger? How to put this into like paint the picture of a cliffhanger? What happens?
I don't need to paint the picture. You've painted it yourself.
We've all
Carl
looked
and
at.
Grunthong stand together as one.
And
The
they have
giants-
betrayed me. You have betrayed me, even though I tried to warn you. Don't disturb the giant ogre jacking off.
But
you wouldn't listen.
But
The giant stands with you.
But we're
Hold the golden key.
we're men of action. We just
Everyone is aimed at Fanny Gasp, who appears to be the most enormous, coward, craven, absolute piece of crap in the world.
He's worse.
I don't know how you. What, did you go through Indeed? Did you go through CV Library?
Well, I was actually going
I'm
for.
part of the union, so he can't get rid of me.
Oh God, he's a union guy. Oh,
Well, as I'm the head.
God.
Well, what I've done is, as I'm head of the union,
You are not head of my union, sir. You're not a wizard.
No, sorry, but you're in my group. I'm the head of the union. Don't give a shit. Don't you talk to me like I'm.
I don't think unions work like that, sir.
I've gone through the yearly prepaid union fund.
Indeed, it's
and
usually £8.
And just
so what is your magical abilities?
And just because I'm that spiteful, I'm going to put the union to a little bit of debt and just repay them everything and say, listen, here's your money back so you can't whinge. You're out the union, you're out the team, I've had enough of your shit and we're going to come back to this. Because I'm fucking fuming now. I'm not happy with fucking Fanny Gasp. I've got Grunthong here, slinging, working as hard as he can to provide for his family. And Fanny Gasp over here is doing fuck all. I'm fuming. Grunthong, how do you feel about this?
Well, Grunthong's looking a bit like sheepish because he's like, fucking hell, Carl's a bit of a fucking psycho, isn't he? He's not very good, like, but he's fucking psychopath. He's fucking losing the plot here.
Do you feel like you may have attached your wagon to a particularly psychopathic
Possibly.
cart?
But then I'm thinking as well, he's invisible all the time and he's not helping us out at all.
He's not.
At least
I did help out in the fight.
At least
the first fight.
At least I'm
Fry
actually
pan.
working towards something.
We are working towards something. I feel like we're
I
getting
did
knocked
also
back.
try to warn you not to go through the door.
I feel you
are
are all at odds with each other. Maybe we need some reconciliation.
Maybe
No,
I'm starting to think.
I am all for reconciliation.
No, I want story too. I want to put a doorstop in this, and I want to return to this because I have many issues that are going to happen once we leave this cave.
I think he's not only homosexual but also homicidal.
What?
And I'm starting to think,
Right,
he's
no,
leading me down the wrong path.
Now I'm going to say something. Now he's brought up my sexuality. That's got nothing to do with our quest. I think he is a homophobe, and I'm going to out him.
To be continued.
A wizarding homophobe.
Can we have a round of applause for that? Because that was just glorious.
It was glorious.
What a main topic that was.
What a main topic.
Should we go into some hot news?
Hot.
Oh, is Pete back now?
No.
Oh, let's go into some hot.
Let's go to some hot
news.
Sex dungeon news.
Hot news.
Okay, people, hot news. Has anyone got any hot news? James,
I
you're the
am.
guest here. You are the hot news.
I am the hot news.
You're pretty hot, and you've got news.
My news is that I've travelled cross country just to be here.
Just for
That
the
is
just for
just
the
for
podcast.
this podcast.
Just for this
Just for-
podcast, where
just
you can
for this
act like an
podcast.
absolute prick.
I take my roles very seriously.
Clearly,
Pete, have you actually explained who Jay is?
No.
he's my son.
You haven't even
You've not said
You've
that.
not mentioned that.
Did I not?
No.
Oh,
Because
sorry.
it wasn't Pete before.
Oh, yeah.
I just said he was.
was the dungeon- sex
I
dungeon
was
man?
the sex dungeon man. I wasn't obviously the sex dungeon master.
No, he
No.
wasn't. No.
He,
He was
he's
here.
gone. He's gone.
Now Pete's back.
I'm back. So this is my son, James.
Hi, James.
Hi, James.
Hello.
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 He's a prick.
I am. As has probably been well established through this.
And he likes to turn
he's-
invisible.
Yeah, he likes to
I
turn
am
invisible.
a complete coward.
And do
Literally.
fuck all.
And will let you guys run in head first and me just waltz on in there and occasionally go, Pam.
The guy's an absolute prick.
Should we do some hot news?
Yeah, let's do hot news. So
Oh.
your hot news is you're here.
I am the hot news.
That's fantastic, Carl.
You can also be my hot news because I haven't got any hot news.
Oh,
My
right.
hot news.
Me-
Jay's here.
Yeah, Jay's
Jay's
here.
here.
It's my hot news.
Hot news.
Hello.
Right, this
Hi, Jake.
week
Hi.
You're right. Brilliant.
I've got the blood.
Oh, for
I've got the
fuck's
thud.
sake.
I've got a cotton bud.
Oh.
You got the blood. You got the what?
I've got a cotton bud.
No, you. What was the other bit?
I've got the blood. I've got the thud.
What's the thud?
What's the thud?
It's just
It's the noise he makes
the
when he
noise
makes
of-
this shit.
yeah, and I've got a cotton bud.
No, fair enough.
Reason why I've got the
Dreadful.
cotton bud is so I've had a bit of a cold. Now I might be.
Is this news, by the way?
Yeah,
is this
no.
your usual horse shit of news?
Does anyone else do this? You know when you've got I know I'm one. I do not pick my nose at all. I don't
Good
like
to
doing
know.
it. So instead, if I've got like if I blow my nose and I've still got something there, I get a cotton bud just to scrape it out. I know it sounds gross, but it's better than just use my finger because I know where my fingers have been around my anus, Richard.
Well, there you go.
So what I do is
This is hot news.
I just sometimes swill it around my
This is
nose.
snot news.
Indeed so.
I just swill it around my nose, yeah, and just
Yeah.
pull it out.
Yeah.
But I did it the other day while you were at work,
Blood.
and I went and nearly threw up into the toilet.
So that's news.
No, that's one bit of news.
That's not news.
Update on last episode.
That's not news at all. That is not news.
You're
That
full
is
of shit.
pure fucking drivel.
That's nothing.
Bit of update.
more
Can I talk, Rich?
It's more than I've got.
Wow, you got growth on
Sorry.
round your fucking
Sorry,
haven't you, mate?
sorry. That was sorry.
aggressive, that.
Come on, mate.
Sorry, that was my character,
Bloody
Carl.
hell.
That was my character,
coming
Carl.
Poor Rich. Come on, Rich.
Last,
Time to fuck off.
last episode, I mentioned that I've got a new job.
You have a new job.
It's at a
yes,
soup
you
place,
do.
so I won't say where it is because you never know. And
Other soup places are available.
oh yeah, and to be honest, I thought I'd go to the job, but I'm convinced I could sell ice to a fucking Eskimo, mate. And I'm actually doing really good.
For context,
Yeah.
when measuring for a suit, you're the man that does the inside of the leg, cups the balls,
Cradles.
cradles them.
Cough.
Yeah, go for me. Yeah.
And this is
Tossing
just
them
to
off.
measure the size of the in leg.
Yeah, so I've actually picked up really well, and I've always liked. And I'm really enjoying it. I'm actually getting out of work at a reasonable time. It's actually light when I'm getting out of work, so I'm just enjoying it.
Because normally you're a prostitute, aren't you?
No,
Quick in and out, and then you're done.
Normally
I'm a
you're
lady.
tugging off some bloke round the back of us.
Yeah, I'm a lady of the night.
He runs his hands up and down some fella's leg, and then he's done.
I know it's been a bit of a
Now
quiet
he's
week.
doing it in a professional manner.
It's a professional way.
It's been a bit of a quiet week, but just one little hot news story that happened yesterday. So before I worked at the soup place, I worked at Temple and Bowling. If you listen, you'd know. But before that, I worked at Sainsbury's for nearly 4 years. Now, bearing in mind
Give over, that was that long.
yeah, nearly 4 years. Now, bearing in mind my job role, I legally had to be over the age of 18 because I worked past 10 o'clock at night. So that's just a baseline for the story. For my job, I had to be over 18.
I thought you were 18.
So I came in.
Wow.
I did
Can I just ask something?
Yeah.
Have you got any hot news?
Yeah, I'm getting to it. So
At some point.
yeah, so yesterday I've done this is the first time I've ever done full time work before, 40 hours a week. And yesterday I was fucking knackered. So I walked down to Sainsbury's around the corner where I've worked for many years. And the girl at the self checkout knew who I am, but she's a little bit on the other side of the spectrum. I'll say that. Not like that.
Oh, whoa.
No, I don't think.
on.
No, I don't
What's her
think.
name?
No, I don't think she is. I just don't think
His name's
she's.
not with G.
I don't know.
Is it just because she doesn't find you amazingly
Attractive.
attractive?
attractive?
No, that's not the issue. But she knows who I am, and I was not in a good mood. I was
Most people
tired.
do. You've got to fucking register.
And so
she
I
more manly
put through
than you?
2 chicken tikka slices and a monster.
Right.
Now she says to me,
Fascinating.
She says to me, "Have you got your ID?" And I go, "What?" She went, "Have you got your ID?" I went, I worked here for 4 years to do my job. I'm nearly 24. She went, she said, she went, "Sorry, I've not seen you in a while, so I don't remember. I need to see your ID." I was like, "You haven't seen me in a
Can I just tell
while.
you
That
something?
means I'm even fucking older. You stupid."
Bleep, bleep, bleepity bleep. Can I
I
just
was
tell you something,
fuming.
Carl?
What?
That's my daughter you're
No,
talking about.
She used to be my neighbour.
Really?
If
you know her?
I know who she is.
If this
I
is
know
the
exactly who you're talking about.
I'm thinking in my head. I'm going. You know who I am. You know I work nights, and it's been about 6 months since you last saw me. Someone's 6 months older than I am now. You stupid
Bleep, bleep, bleepity bleep.
Bit much.
fucking fuming.
So, Rich, you might need to, can you censor some? Can I do a bleep thing on
I can
this?
bleep that out.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
no, you don't, no one knows who they are.
Once I've named her, I'll bleep it out.
No, you don't know.
She's our only listener.
So
She is.
I've went over to, you know where the counter where they buy fags and stuff like that.
That's where she
So
works on there.
No,
Don't
she
say
work-
facts. You can't say facts.
Oh, cigarettes then,
That's very
sorry.
fancy.
Cigarettes. And the lady on the kiosk worked the exact same shift to me. And you know when the earpieces, they talk to like around the store, they're going, "There's a lad coming up to the kiosk, he hasn't got his ID." And Liz, who I've worked for years, going, "It's Carl. He's worked there for years, he's a grown man. He's nearly 24. She's going, "Are you sure?" She went, "If you say it is, it's okay." Even the security guard
He's
went,
got stubble and everything, look.
even the security guard went, no,
he hasn't.
No, I had a shave today, but
Did you?
yeah, but I was so angry. Even the security guard said, "It's fucking Carl. He's worked. I didn't even know
He's
who he was."
14.
And as I walked out of Sainsbury's, even one of the drivers who was pulling up honked to me, so it just put me in a bad mood for the rest of the day. Just fucking grow up, love. You know I'm not 16.
Bleep, bleep, bleepity bleep.
Well, don't look 16.
And so
You know the
Do something about that.
You know the sign says "Look 25."
Not for monsters, I don't think.
It's still on the side.
Yeah, but she knows who. Anyway, that's
Yeah,
my
but
hot.
you don't look 25.
Yeah, but she knew who
She's
I was.
24.
She knows who I was. Anyway, that's my hot news.
Not a bad point, Jay, to be fair.
Don't look 24.
Not a bad point.
Oh, also, I just
You
want
got
to.
a 14.
You've got to be 16 to buy them. You've got to look 25.
So I also want to mention because I
Which
don't know.
you
If,
don't.
I don't know if you're going to mention it was your birthday
looks like
yesterday,
it's
wasn't
hot.
it?
It was.
It was Pete's. So
Happy birthday to
I
Pete.
was very, very spoiled.
He was very, very old.
did you have a nice birthday?
Fucking hell. Yeah, lovely. Well, yeah, it was work. And
What presents did you get? What goodies did you get?
Well, my workmates treat me very well. So
Yeah.
I got a lot of chocolate. I got some socks. You know what? I'm gonna give you the overall ambience of it. There was graphic novels. There was beer. There was X-Men socks. There was Funkos, more Funkos. My house is more Funko than house now.
You got a load bearing Funko.
Fuck me, man. Ridiculous. I got tickets to a Wargasm gig.
Did you?
Yeah. Which you're invited to, you're not. You don't have to.
I'll come. I'll come.
Yeah, Sue's going to come. I bought a load of shit. It was amazing. T-shirts.
Yeah.
T-shirts, that was good.
So you got
I
spoiled.
was proper spoiled. I went into work and my desk was decorated and there was balloons and-
Oh,
That's nice.
that is
Yeah,
nice.
it
Isn't
was
it?
nice.
really nice.
Oh.
I felt very lucky.
Your
And
music.
then I came on this podcast.
Your music
and I felt
news.
very
Is it the one I'm
unlucky.
thinking of?
Is it Linkin Park?
It is Linkin Park.
Fuck me.
What do you think?
I'm very happy.
But because she's from another band, isn't she?
Yeah. So Linkin Park are back, folks. One of the greatest bands of all time.
Replacing some.
Chester Bennington
yeah,
died
replaced.
2017.
Yeah, replace. I can't think of her name. But
I can't remember. her
But
name.
she's not bad.
Fuck me, she's got a set
It's going
of
to take.
pipes on her.
It's going to. I assume she's going to. Well, I don't know. Will she cover some of the classic songs?
Yes,
Maybe.
because there was a live concert. This whole thing has been brewing for like a year, 2 years. So there was a live stream last night of her doing a concert, singing all the classic Linkin Park songs. She's fucking slayed it.
So to be honest, I've never really.
Fucking hell.
I like a few Linkin
And
Park
there's
songs.
another album out in like 2 months.
Hybrid theory, mate. All the way.
Oh my god, she is. I imagine a lot of people are going, oh my god, you can't have someone, you can't have a girl
Singing
doing,
Linkin Park.
oh, Linkin Park, should we only Chester Bennington and he's dead, and but you know what, fuck it.
Well, I mean, look at Queen.
She is
What's his
fucking
name?
amazing.
Freddie Mercury.
Freddie
Yeah,
Mercury.
yeah, I know him, but he obviously passed away, and Adam something replaced him, and he's
Yeah.
great.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm up for it.
Fucking mate, she has got a hell of a fucking
To be honest,
voice.
I like one or two songs from Linkin Park. I've never been a big fan, really, but it's good that they're keeping it,
Yeah, I'm well
bringing it back.
One of my favourite bands.
And the
Realistically, you would have wanted the band to keep going.
oh yeah,
of course you would.
course you would. I have listened to the new song.
Oh, it's great.
I like it.
What a singer she is.
She is
Holy
good.
Shit.
She is good. We've actually got some music news. I've been waiting for a bit of music news.
And
'cause
that's literally today. So this is very topical.
fresh. So is that everything for hot news?
Yeah, that's everything.
Yeah, and I've got none, I'm afraid.
Should we go to the conclusion then?
Let's go to the
Let's go to the conclusion then.
The Three Wise Men. Conclusion.
This is the conclusion part of the Three Wise Men Couldn't Make It podcast, which these three bastards are going to decide whether they like this or not. Do they like role-playing games? Do they like Dungeons and Dragons? Do they like their friends betraying them?
I don't know
Do
if
they like someone cowering away and hitting someone with a pan in his dick?
I don't know if they came across, but my character, what's his name? Carl.
Carl.
He
It's a
came,
sociopath.
he came across a bit angry, but passionate. Angry.
Was this an enjoyable experience? Would you play this again?
Yes.
In this like this, I would. But
Would
not,
you prefer more sexual content? Because as the sex dungeon master, Gary, I feel there needs to be more.
to be fair, I like mine just a sprinkle of sex. Just a sprinkle. 'cause
Just
they
a
keep-
light sprinkle.
Just to keep it
Just to keep it
interesting.
interesting.
Just a light sprinkle of pubic hair.
Just a
yeah.
light sprinkle of pegging.
Yeah, just a little bit, yeah. I would
begging.
play this
Slight
game.
begging.
And I'm looking forward to part 2.
A little bit of golden showers.
Because Fanny Gaspy's fucking getting it.
You really fucking got it out for me.
Not for you, for Fanny Gasp. Jay, you're alright.
All right.
Am I talking to Fanny Gaspier?
Bit of both.
Yeah, well, I'm coming for
One
you.
and the same.
Well, essentially, James is that character.
So yeah,
That's how he
to be
works.
fair, before we start recording this episode, I was like, I have no idea. When we were like, we are.
Same,
All of a sudden, you got extremely passionate over it.
So when Jay, you come back down from Sunderland again for part 2, I'm gonna.
We can do it remotely.
I'm gonna prepare. I'm gonna dress up. I'm gonna.
Dress up.
Yeah, I'm gonna
As
fucking dress
what?
up.
You?
As because me.
Who are you?
In
this fucking thing?
I'm going to come in with a t-shirt on with football
across it.
really tight shorts.
The end bit is just gone round the corner a little bit too much, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's just up ball.
For up ball.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to part. Richie, looking forward to part 2.
Yeah, I like. Keep looking at me, calendar, thinking that's me. That is.
That is you.
That is me.
That's why.
I'm
That's
getting
why I
carried away.
picked it. Yes.
And I didn't know what it was about, but when you've explained, Jay's explained kind of what it's about in the real game, it sounds quite alright actually.
Yeah.
It does.
I'm
So,
actually
yeah.
have a few beers.
I
And
might
just
actually, have a game one
have
time.
a couple of pizzas and
Yeah. And
Do you
possibly light pegging, as you mentioned.
Do you
a bit
reckon?
of late night pegging after the game.
Do you reckon in real life there's been like fist fights over like real Dungeons
One-
and Dragons game?
100%.
I reckon there's been.
100%. Yes.
Bearing in mind, you say fist fight, that's like implying that these people are
Actually,
capable of fighting.
I was going to say it's going to be more like a whale in your hands. You know when you're
In
not
all,
looking.
you know what? In all fairness,
It was more fisting
Than
than
Vin
fighting.
Diesel is a massive D&D fan. If you know who Vin Diesel
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Joe Manganiello, who is a very
Oh,
famous actor,
yeah.
built like a brick shithouse, is a massive
the-
D&D
if-
player.
if you've seen-
Dame Judi Dench is
James
also...
Judi Dench.
Yeah.
Is she?
Yeah.
Well,
so,
She plays it.
The first time I ever really saw it, you know, The Big Bang Theory. They have a whole
Oh,
episode
yeah,
about
yeah,
it when they have like loads of celebrities. So I reckon when you come back down, part 2,
Will Wheaton, yeah.
and I'm going to prepare hard.
The girl from Sainsbury's on the kiosk, she's a massive player as well.
Is she?
Yeah.
She's not invited to my game.
was she one you called up? Beep.
Yeah,
that was
she's
one.
a stupid beep 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 beep
Okay.
beep.
What, you're scanning something like...
She wasn't. She was standing
wasn't,
there
so-
doing
What,
it.
multiple times?
Scanning the same 30 feet and carry your bags.
That's why you got wound up.
Yeah.
He's paid
Oh, before I
over the
forget,
odds for a
Go on.
carrier bag.
you need to mention to follow the podcast because we always forget to do this.
Yeah, go on, Carl. Do your usual fucking bullshit.
Yeah,
So,
you need to.
Please.
Instagram is the Three Wise Men couldn't make it. You'll see all the most recent like anything that's happening day to day, or if anyone's going to a gig, or if we
Or we get arrested.
We fart.
or if we fart, or if we eat grapes.
Which someone did in this episode.
I did. Oh, it wasn't me.
You'll see it on there. I put stories up now and again, so but you'll be notified there first of when the podcast comes up.
Please follow Jay on james.predator.com.
I'm looking forward to seeing if that fart showed up.
Fanny
on the
Gas,
actual
the
podcast.
wizard.
.sexual.org.
And
Fart.
and also please subscribe to the YouTube channel. The first time the podcast comes out will be on the YouTube channel. And again, that's just the Three Wise Men.
It
Couldn't
is.
make
That's
it.
the way it works. Yeah.
Next person to subscribe wins an invisibility cloak, a real one.
They win a
Yes.
Yeah,
You've already got one, Jay. So
Jay's got
use
it.
it.
Overused.
Give yours
Doesn't
up, you
work
twat.
anymore.
Mate,
It's run out. It's run out.
mate, look at it. It looks great.
It does look good actually. It's spot on.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
John,
It looks
Rich.
exactly how it should.
That would look good over your face.
It would, wouldn't it?
It would,
You'd be
yeah.
able to see my face through it.
Yeah. Right.
Right, let's conclude.
Shall
Let's
we-
wind
shall
it up.
Thank you, Jay, for coming down.
Thank you, Jay. Yeah,
Yeah, thank
It
you.
has
Jay.
been my pleasure.
Absolute pleasure.
pleasure. It's
Sexually.
all been on this side of the table. I can guarantee it.
Poo Poo, happy birthday for
Thank
yesterday.
Yeah, happy
Appreciate
birthday,
that.
poo poo.
Rich, stay sexy.
I'll try. There you go, done it.
And we'll see you very, very soon.
Okay, thanks everyone.
Bye.
Bye everyone.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta. Ciao.